Have you thought about organizing the traders into a unified group?
I had thought about it, but some of these Wasteland traders, well, they aren't exactly the organizational type. It'd take a pretty savvy businessman to make it worth their while to work together. Frankly, I'm not sure even I'm up to the task.
That's a real shame. I have all these caps and nowhere to spend them.
That certainly is quite a lot of caps. It really would be a shame for those to go to waste, wouldn't it? I suppose I can call in a few favors with the caravans, talk with them about their inventory. Must keep the customers happy, right? So you just let me know what you'd like to see from the caravans, and I'll let them know what to focus on.
Alright, let's do weapons.
Then you'd be looking for Lucky Harith, adventurer, martial artist, and occasional collector of the most deadly items known to mankind. He's a bit of an eccentric, but he deals in more weaponry than you can shake a sharp stick at. In fact, he's probably got a sharp stick, too.
You should expand his inventory.
Harith's got quite a lot of weapons, but I'm sure he could improve his stock. An investment of 200 caps should see to that nicely. Excellent. Sure. Harith will be delighted. He usually is by most things, really. If Harith were a less reputable man, I'm sure he could use his armory to collect even more weapons. But he's a merchant, not a raider, so it's legitimate means only.
It's cool and all. Anything to trade around here?
You can usually find one of the trade caravans at the entrance to town. They come through every... Other than them, Porter's always got food for sale down at the diner.
Okay.
Can't talk now, citizen.
I could just kill him and
be
done with it, right? I'm not gonna do that. That's kind of fucked up. I kind of want to play them. Hey, what up, Derek?
Oh man, did you see it? Did you see it? The antagonizer was all like, "Fear me!" But the mechanist was all, "Stop, evildoer!"
Yeah, I saw it. It's serious business. You can get hurt. Are those jokers for real? What's up with the silly costumes? I'm about to ruin this kid's day.
No way! They're awesome, and their suits are really cool, too. The antagonizer's got this army of ants, and the mechanist has an army of robots, and then they fight. But my uncle never lets me watch them. He says it's dangerous. This is serious business, Derek.
Life around here is pretty hard, huh? These guys must really liven the place up, huh? Anyone ever get hurt?
You think they're neat too, huh? It's not like they ever hurt anyone. Well, not like really badly hurt or anything. Dom and Machete make sure that everyone gets inside when they fight like that. Though sometimes I sneak out to watch. The traders and the slavers and the raiders, they don't like the antagonizer or the mechanist. They say they're bad for business. But that's dumb. The ants and the robots rip them to shreds. That shows them.
What do you know about the antagonizer and the mechanist?
You mean the superheroes? Yeah. I'll try to watch all of their fights.
Oh yeah? What can you tell me about the antagonizer?
I don't know much about her except she really, really doesn't like people. That's kind of cool. I mean, sometimes people are jerks. I think her lair is somewhere in the caves to the north of the city. I've seen her ants down there once in a while. Joe Porter said he found out something about her, but my uncle won't let him tell me. He says, don't encourage the poor boy.
That's exactly what he told me. What can you tell me about the mechanist?
I knew the mechanist back when he was just a normal hero. He used to be called Scott. Then he fixed up stuff around town. But one day, the antagonizer killed his favorite robot, and I told him he ought to fight back against her like a real superhero. Ever since then, he's been up on his forge, and the back of the robot shop on the hill, working to protect us all from the antagonizer.
Know anything else that could help me stop them?
No way! Don't stop them, they're awesome! Unless, maybe you're going to be a superhero too. You could be called Awesome,
Awesome
Claw and
Claw.
fight them with an army of Death Claws.
Shit. I wish, kid. I fucking wish. Enough about that.
Well, okay.
What can you tell me about Canterbury Commons? What can you tell me?
It's okay, I guess. I heard it's safer than most places, because the raiders don't bother us. But I've never been anywhere else, so I don't know.
For me? Well, thank you. That's very kind. For you to tell me that. Is that because I'm a sinner?
Hello. Bye.
Just stumbled into town? You sure picked a fine day for it, with the crazies out there. Here, have a drink on the house. Welcome to Canterbury. I'm Joe Porter. I make sure folks around here can get a meal when they need it.
Cool. Thanks, Joe. Look like a pretty nice place here.
We do our best. Well, Dom and Ro do their best. I just make sure they've got enough food so they can keep on doing it. You ever find yourself starving around here, drop by Dot's Diner. We don't charge much, but don't expect any more freebies.
Do you know anything about the antagonizer or the mechanist?
You mean apart from having cheesy names? Actually, I think I might know something useful. One of the traders told me she sounded like a girl he used to know. Girl's whole family was wiped out by ants. Not long before she showed up here.
Damn.
But they never found any trace of her body. Said her name was Tanya Kristoff. That might just be our little antagonizer.
Ah. I bet you he's right. What can you tell me about Canterbury
Best
Commons,
place I ever
my boy?
worked in. And I guess I've worked about everywhere there is.
Really?
We get some weird types passing through, but it's stable enough for a guy to make an honest living. I don't really see what more a man could ask for.
It's very humble. It's on the menu.
Only the best, hand-picked from the wastes. For what that's worth.
Six. Let's see. I could do 20. Surgical tubing. I'll keep all that. I'm gonna keep it there for you. 36. So I can do 6 more. Math.
A pleasure doing business with you.
You have a blessed day, sir.
Good to see you. Hey,
Hey. Don't talk to me like that, sir. Who is this? Shot Tizzle.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I got questions for you. No in town. Watch attitude. It'll get you in trouble, shotty.
Yeah, maybe. But you need one to keep some of those caravanners in line. And to keep them from getting too friendly, if you catch my drift. Even in a nice place like this, a girl's best friend is a
Reasonable.
good knife, right?
Ah, reasonable. I have questions
What?
for you. Antagonizer mechanist.
I know Dom doesn't want me just killing them. He and the Mechanist used to be friends or something. All I know is, next time they come to town, I bet I could solve the whole problem with one bullet for each of them.
I get some directions. Canterbury.
This whole place would fall apart if it weren't for Dom and me keeping anyone from causing too much trouble. Fat old Ro may think he runs the place, but it's only because Dom lets the idiot.
Who the fuck is Dom? Is that Dom? Nah, it can't be, right?
Excuse me.
That's Joe Porter.
hello there.
Okay. Ernest Uncle Rose's house. Dom's garage. I believe he is in the garage. Allegedly, there's someone right here. Dom Dorito. What's that dude's name? Dom Dorito?
Newcomer to town, huh? Well, I'm
Sadro.
Dominic Delasadro, and welcome to Canterbury Commons. Try to ignore the idiots in the costumes. Popular activities around town are trading, listening to row yap, and burying thieves in unmarked graves. Of course, we ran out of thieves to bury long ago. So
You got
I'll
a
do
very
it myself.
small chin, my friend.
Might be a dead art, unless you're planning on stealing anything.
I'd say you almost don't even have a chin. Maybe I can introduce a new pastime, shooting nosy guards in the face. Do you personally threaten every visitor to your town?
When I can find time for it, sure. In the guarding business, it's the personal touches that make all the difference. Anyway, welcome to town. Don't cause trouble. Threats of violent justice, so on, so forth. You look like you know the drill.
What do you know about the antagonists and the mechanists?
Bro hired you to put a stop to their shit, did he? Guess he finally listened when I told him I haven't got the time to do it myself. It's easy enough to hide inside when those two square off, but they're only getting worse
This
about
guy.
it all.
You can tell me about the
I don't
antagonist.
know who she is, other than a crazy with an ant suit and a chip on her shoulder for humanity. She wasn't much trouble by herself, really. Her attacks were a joke, but at least stories of her kept some of the raiders at bay. If it helps, she was always attacking from the Warrens up north. Maybe you can find her ant nest in there.
Oh, thank you, guy.
You mean Scott Walensky? I refuse to call him by that ridiculous name just because his head got a screw loose. He used to be a damn good friend, and not just because he fixed my guns up. Now he spends all his time up in that bot shop, just thinking about fighting that antagonizer. Hardly even recognizes his own name anymore.
That's wild. Know anything else that could help me stop them?
If you could just make either one of them stop fighting, it'd do the trick. You probably wouldn't have to worry about the other one. I can't imagine Scott attacking the town with his robots, and that ant agonizer girl was never much more than a sideshow freak by herself. Ro may prefer that you're thorough, but all I care about is that you get the job done, one way or the other.
It's enough about them, sure. Okay.
Canterbury's a good town. Ro's done a damned good job setting up the place, and no one can handle the day-to-day details like him. But when it comes to the big stuff, that's when he needs a little help. That's where I come in.
What do you mean the big stuff? You think you're a big shot? How did you get this position? How do you? What do you
Life
mean
and death matters. Putting down thieves.
Oh.
Protecting people from raiders who are short-sighted or stupid enough to attack, that sort of thing. Pretty much. Anything the man can't solve by talking at it. And don't misunderstand. He can solve a lot of things that way.
How did you get this position, sir?
I'm about the rarest thing out here in the wastes. A mercenary who lived long enough to retire. I used to sell my services around here, so it was a natural place to settle down. Not a bad sort of retirement, honestly.
Yeah, sounds like you got a good life.
If you're done asking questions, I'm sure...
I'm leaving, punk. Hi, Jarek. Requesting. So I know there's an entrance on top, but my lockpick skill is fucking terrible. So bing bong. We about to go in guns blazing. Well, my sneak's actually pretty good. So. This girl set up mines. Yeah, right. Give me all that scrap metal. What the fuck is this? Oh.